Here we are with another Real Monsters action figure, obviously based on the Nickelodeon show made by Mattel in 1995. You've seen me open quite a few other ones, Scarfer, Oblina, I don't know, another one or two. This here is Sproink and Groink. You see that Groink launches Sproink from his mouth, which is pretty cool. And this is just kind of a, I don't think this was a character in the show. Obviously, you had Ickis, Oblina, and Crumb, and then the headmaster here, because they were in school, if you've never seen the show. And I really loved this show when I was a kid. It's very cool. Kind of has a bit of a cult following. It wasn't obviously Nickelodeon's most popular show, but I know a lot of people kind of my age have some fond memories of it. So a couple things about this. My good friend Chris Cooper from Yojo Outlet got me this for my birthday last year. And also, I want to zoom in here. You see, it says Johnny's Price. So one cool thing about toys and action figures and kind of this channel and just collecting and selling and all that kind of stuff is that it brings back some memories. Obviously, a big part of collecting is nostalgia. And so the reason I mention that here is because Johnny's Toys is a local toy store here in the greater Cincinnati area. Well, was, I should say. I believe there's a location in Cincinnati. I'm not sure. I've never been to it. I live in northern Kentucky, right across the river. And we have one in Covington, namely the Latonia area, which the locals know it as. And what makes Johnny's Toys cool, other than being a independent kind of mom and pop toy store, is that they had this big castle. And on your birthday, they would mail you this key, and you got to take the key into the castle and get a prize. And they were always like kind of, they didn't have like superhero action figures or anything like this, anything from like Mattel or Hasbro or whatever. It might be like a yo-yo or something like that, something kind of cheapy. But it was really cool, and every kid loved going to Johnny's Toys on my birthday. They looked forward to getting that key in the mail. It was just a postcard with this little key taped on it. It was awesome. And actually, I've heard they still do that. There's now in the Johnny's Toy location, they actually stopped selling toys. There's a place called Totter's Otterville, which is like a kids play place. I used to take my kids when they were little, and it's actually pretty cool. And then now there's like a computer repair shop, and apparently they still do the key thing, and I don't know what kind of prizes they have, like USB drives or something. I'm not sure, but that's just a little bit there about Johnny's Toys. You can see the sticker there. So Johnny's Toys has a special place, and anybody who kind of grew up in the greater Cincinnati area in the 80s, 90s, I don't know if they're around in the 70s or not. I'm not that old, so has very fond memories of that. So if you're from that area, from greater Cincinnati, northern Kentucky, southeast Indiana even, let me know in the comments. What are your memories of Johnny's Toys? What did you get in the castle? Did you like seeing the key and things like that? So here's Sproink and Groink. Says these two really know how to project themselves, but it's Groink who always shoots off his mouth, especially when Sproink is in it. For maximum velocity and ferocity, shove Sproink down Gronk's throat, punch Groink, and watch the terror fly. So really kind of like part of the 90s, just weird, bizarre. Let me see. So I'm gonna right there. So he popped a little bit. Obviously, this is just out of the package, so it probably takes a little while for this to get kind of loosened up to where you can really. There you go. That's a pretty strong projectile. Let's find something to annihilate this with. Here, we'll do a Transformer. So there's a Transformer, one of the Insecticons. Actually, I don't know if he's going to stand. I was going to choose something that'll stand on its own, but that's not going to stand on the carpet. Let's see here. What else we got? We got some Ghost Rider, Defenders of the Earth, Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing, I don't think he's going to stand. The problem is, I'm setting these on carpet. Yeah, he's not going to stand either. I know who will stand. Toxic Crusaders. This is my new thing that I'm into. Let's see if he can knock over a major disaster. Oh, yes, he got him. So watch out, Sproink here. I mean, he's pretty terrifying. He's got the 4 eyes, 4 arms, a million teeth, sharp claws everywhere. This little dude looks a little bit more friendlier. He looks like he's going to be your friend and kind of give you a hug. But, just a cool toy. I mean, I don't... You can find these on the card for pretty cheap. especially these sort of these characters who weren't part of the show. Like these are gonna cost you a little bit more, and these ones are really small too. These are smaller than these that have some sort of like feature or whatever. So Sproink and Groink, thank you for watching. Well, that one didn't go too good. Let's try to end this on a bang. Remember to always play with your toys, open them, and have fun. One more try. There we go. Sproink.